This is section 4.1, day 3, understanding slope. Our objective today is to find the slope of a line from a graph or table. Let's start with our vocab. Parallel means lines that never intersect. If we draw them, they look something like this. They go the same direction. Perpendicular are lines that intersect forming a right angle, 90-degree angle. So we draw our lines, and then there will be a little box in the corner to show that they are right angle. All right, we are going to find the slope of each line. So in this first two, you can notice that they are parallel lines. So we start at our left point. We go up 2 over 4. So the slope of that one is 2 over 4, or 1/2. Then we look at the other line. We go up 1 over 2. So the slope is 1 over 2. Notice that they have the same slope. For letter B, you'll notice that they are perpendicular. We've got that 90-degree angle symbol there. Let's start with this one. We start on the left-hand point. We go down 2, and then we go to the right 4. So our slope is -2 over 4, or -1/2. Then we look at the other one. We start on the left point. We go up 4, right 2. So our slope is 4 over 2, or just 2. You'll notice those slopes have opposite signs. One's negative, one's positive. And 2 is the flipped over version, the reciprocal of 1/2. So our rule is parallel lines have the same slope, and perpendicular lines have slopes that are opposite reciprocals. So opposite sign, positive or negative, and reciprocal just means you take that fraction and you flip it over. Let's look at this one. Line AB has a slope of 1/3. Find the slope of a line that is parallel to AB and the slope of a line that is perpendicular to AB. So 1/3, a parallel line, we just read that it'll have the same slope, so its slope is 1/3. A perpendicular line, which you can shorten to perp, will have that fraction flipped over, so 3 over 1, and then we flip the sign. It's a positive now, so it becomes a negative. Well, -3 over 1, we simplify to just -3. All right, you are going to look at these 6 examples and tell whether they are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So do they have the same slope, opposite reciprocal slopes, or neither of those two? Try these on your own. All right, the first set, 2/3 and -3/2, are opposite reciprocals, so those are perpendicular. 5 and -5, they're not the same, they're not opposite reciprocals, they are neither. 3/4 and 4/3, they are reciprocals, they are not opposite reciprocals, so they are neither. 1/12 and -12 actually are opposite reciprocals, so that is perpendicular again. 3/9 and 1/3. 3/9 simplifies to 1/3, so those are parallel. 2/7 and 12/42. 12/42 simplifies to 2/7, so those two again are parallel. All right, so now you're going to find the slope of a parallel line and a perpendicular line. Please realize you have to start by finding the slope of this line. Try this on your own. All right, so for the first one, 2 to 4 is a change of 2. 1 to 3 is a change of 2, so the slope is 2 over 2, or just 1. So the slope of a parallel line is the same, it'll be 1. The slope of a perpendicular line, we take that 1 over 1 and we flip it over and make it its opposite, so it is actually -1. The ones are kind of a tricky situation. All right, let's look at B. 1 to 2 is a change of 1. -5 to -1 goes up by 4, so this slope is 1/4. So the slope of a parallel line would be the same, 1/4. And the slope of a perpendicular line, we flip that over, make it its opposite, so it becomes -4. And for letter C, -2 to 1 goes up by 3. 3 to -2 goes down by 5. So that slope is -3 over 5. The slope of a parallel line is the same, -3 over 5. And the slope of a perpendicular line, we flip that over and make it its opposite, so it is 5 over 3. Here's your assignment.